Previously on Toy Box Time Machine.
Man, are we back?
I think we're back to the future. Let's BS on it. We're fresh in from our trip in the Toy Box Time Machine, and now we're ready to talk about Back to the Future.
That's right.
Possibly the, or if not the best trilogy of all time, in my humble opinion.
It's one of mine as well.
yeah.
It's one of my go-to movies whenever I'm traveling. I'm usually playing this or Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Ghostbusters is beyond a trilogy at this point, but not really.
Yeah, not really.
We're not gonna count some of those.
Exactly.
We're not counting some of those. So
But Back to the Future.
As of now, it's a trilogy. It will be a fourth movie this year, hopefully this year, anticipated. We don't know. Go check out our anticipated movies video. Hopefully, it will still be December.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be December, but we'll see if it's still December. Today, we're talking about the Back to the Future action figures from NECA. Something that I didn't even know existed until probably a couple of months ago, right before we recorded our Superman 2 Richard Donner Cut video. Also, go check that one out when you have a chance. And I mentioned that they were there.
Briefly mentioned it.
Yeah.
And then I think we were in like Target and we're like, oh, check out these Back to the Future action figures.
So you actually like popped up the picture of the action figures when you were doing the editing for the Superman video, and then saw it in Target and showed me, and I was like, well, now I'm just buying the entire set. So
I get one or two. Nope, the whole set.
The whole set. And what better way to share the entire set than with our lovely audience on Just BSing, because that's what we do. We share.
I've only seen one box. There's another box that's just right out of my peripheral. I want to talk about it. So.
They're so good. Now, I will not be fully unboxing these in this video. Let us know down below if you'd like to see these figures unboxed. But they are not cheap, and these boxes are gorgeous. So I don't want to take the chance that I ruin something. I'm probably able to open them very carefully, but not doing that today. Sorry, guys. But we will be showing them to you.
Plus, I like the way these boxes actually work. You can actually see them in the box.
Absolutely.
Which you couldn't do with the previous video, Indiana Jones. You had to open the box. But these boxes I like a lot better.
Yeah.
Toy manufacturers, take note. This is the way to do it.
NECA has been very good about their collector's boxes.
Yeah.
You can get a look at the figures. You can see everything in there, and you don't have to destroy the box to do it. So we're just going to go through all of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures to run through today. Yeah, so the entire set up to this point. I think there will be more. I'm hoping at some point they release an in-scale DeLorean, because they do not have that currently. And they have a lot that are out of scale slightly. That would probably still look great with these figures, but I'm really hoping that there will be an actual DeLorean that goes with the set of figures at some point in the future.
This one would be great. One DeLorean action figure, or just DeLorean in general, I've been trying to find for years. It's like $400, $500 now. Is the levitating DeLorean.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
It's like kids' creation, I think, is who made that one. But that is amazing. And had I known about it at the time, it was $200 at the time. Now, like I said, you find out on eBay $400 or $500.
It's nuts. It's nuts how much some of this stuff costs.
I would love to have that, though. That's a fantastic piece.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I know that NECA did release I think actually a couple of DeLoreans, but they're both smaller scale than what these figures are. So worst comes to worst, they don't release a DeLorean in scale with those. I'll probably pick up one of those just so I can have kind of a complete set and have something for Doc and Marty to ride in.
In the meantime, you can just take your Christmas ornament down.
I can. Yeah, absolutely. So our Toy Box Time Machine brought us here. We're ready to talk about the future, and we're going to go ahead and start with the first movie, all of the figures from the first movie. I don't know what order I have these in. It's going to be a surprise for us too. I believe the first one will be the classic Marty McFly. So let's take a look at the box on that. Definitely.
It's the movie poster.
It was just a movie poster.
Yeah.
Great depiction of that. You've got the back of the package there showing the Marty McFly in the various stages with his different accessories from the package. This is the 35th anniversary edition set, by the way, so kind of just to commemorate. God, it's been 35 years since this movie was released. That's crazy.
1985.
Oh my gosh. I'm not old at all. So let's jump right in. See our Marty McFly.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, that is just gorgeous. So let's move the microphone a little bit out of the way there. Yeah, we've got Marty, and we'll pop up some pictures too that are better without the glare and everything like that, so you can see these in all their glory. But we got the Marty McFly. You got a great shot of Marty here with his skateboard, getting ready to go to Twin Pines Mall and see Doc. Perfect depiction of his original outfit there. Several different hands. It looks like he's got the
pick
a hand
for the
for a guitar pick. He's got the guitar. That's the guitar that he blows the speaker out with at the very beginning. Sunglasses, skateboard, of course, a couple of different hands and a backpack, and the video camera. So he's got the video camera where he shoots all of the action for Doc before the Libyans show up and destroy the party there. He's got the Nikes, although the Nike symbol, not quite a Nike symbol.
Probably didn't get permission.
Yep. So I don't know if that camera's picking that up very well, but it's just kind of a little slash. It's not really the Nike symbol there.
No, we'll just put it up.
Yeah, we'll pop that up. We'll get a close-up up there for you. Great depiction of Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly. Both heads look really, really good. Yeah, everything looks pretty much spot on to the movie from what I can tell.
The attention to detail is just
great. Great figure. Yeah.
I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't seen any of these action figures just yet, except for pretty much this one, the Ultimate Marty McFly. I think was the name.
Didn't you pick this one up?
Yes,
you did pick this one up.
I have that one,
so.
but I basically got the box and haven't really looked at it. It was on sale, so I had to get it. It was the last one in the store.
So just for reference, the side of the box there says Ultimate Marty McFly. Other side is the exact same thing. It's a J-hook for hanging on the shelf. So if you do have a collection area in your home where you have hooks, that's a great way to hang that up. Now we're going to figure number 2, which is, I believe, another Marty, and I can tell just from the cover, yes it is. This is Battle of the Bands, Auditions. That's a great cover.
Okay,
awesome. So you can see the back here. This is Marty McFly in his performance attire for the Battle of the Bands when he was told he was just too darn loud.
Too darn loud.
By Mr. Huey Lewis himself. So
that was a great cameo.
Yes, it was. It actually, so it has the full poster here. It says, "We the People, Friday, October 25th. Auditions will be held until 5 p.m. in the school gymnasium. You must bring your own instruments. 3:30 p.m. after school," and what appears to be some type of early clip art on the bottom. Sign up in the library by Thursday, October 24th by 3 p.m. Really cool there. That's fantastic. And you got the Back to the Future 35th anniversary sticker at the top. And with that, we will pop this open. Oh, that's very cool. That's a great Marty as well. Got him with his guitar, the one that he was using during the performance. This is essentially the same attire he's in the previous figure without the vest. We've got a Save the Clock Tower flyer here, 2 different heads. What else we have with him? A couple of hands. It looks like a Walkman. And the guitar, yeah. So very, very nice.
Very interesting. The back of it has a disappearing hand. Is that one that's included in
The
this?
disappearing hand is on him.
Oh,
so
it's on him.
He has the hand. Yeah, the disappearing hand is currently on, which is interesting because I don't recall. I believe he was in his prom suit.
Yeah, he was totally in his prom suit.
But still, very cool.
Yeah.
It's still very cool accessory there.
Right, so they have the Save the Clock Tower
Save the
pamphlet
Clock Tower
in there too.
Yep,
All right.
the flyer for that. So that is not. Where is that? There is a photo. There it is. It's with the Save the Clock Tower. So there's a photo that shows the disappearing brother and sister. So Yeah, little out of order in the movie
a little
there.
bit out of order on that.
Wondering if they might be releasing the Marty in his suit later on, and you'll already have the accessories to go with him. I'm assuming most of those parts are interchangeable, so you can probably change these heads out with other figures in the line. Again, another very, very solid figure there. Love that one too. These boxes are just amazing.
Boxes are made. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, this is awesome. So
they didn't have anything like this when we were kids.
They did not. No, nothing even remotely like this. In fact, we mentioned in a previous video, I think it was the Superman 2 Richard Donner cut video as well, when we were talking about our favorite action figures from another previous video. We did not mention, Mask, and Mask was a great line of action figures that had a car with doors that open like the DeLorean. And that was, as a kid, that was my DeLorean. So, but this is just a whole different ball game as far as action figures. This is going to be the Ultimate Doc Brown. So this is going to be 1955 Doc, from when Marty first gets back to 1955. Very cool box as well. Not my favorite so far. This is just a work table. And
his work table has got the sketch for the flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor, the glasses, the little headpiece.
His goggles, love the goggles.
Yep. And a timepiece, a little pin there. So, and then a newspaper from, talking about some of Doc's exploits from the 50s, I believe. So then we pop this open. Oh, also, sorry, here's the back. So you can see the Doc Brown in various states of play and accessory. Now we can pop this open. And this is the Doc. Yeah. He's got, just the face he makes for the majority of the movie is the crazy face, and then his stoic face. Got a couple of hands, a wrench. I am not able to see what that, except it looks like, his goggles. Those are his goggles. So he's got his goggles, a wrench, a couple more hands then, and the crazy surprised Great Scott face.
Great Scott, yeah. I think the monkey wrench is only from when he was tightening, right? When he's tightening the cables.
The cables, I believe, yeah. So in fact, here's a picture kind of depicting that scene here. You got the clock tower in the background, got the wrench in the hand there. He's wearing his glasses in this one. So yeah, very, very cool. Looks like there is probably, and maybe I'm just not seeing it, maybe it's behind him. Looks like there might be an accessory, the flux capacitor drawing, because I'm seeing that in this picture.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
But I'm not seeing it in the box, so it may or may not be in there. Actually, I think it may be behind him. So another excellent figure.
The thing I didn't realize is that they all had different. The boxes all have different posters.
Yeah, it's all icons, completely new art.
Like you said, the only time I ever saw the box was the Ultimate Marty, so I had no clue that it was going to be something different for all of them.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
They each have their own unique little scene from the movie to let you know what you're looking at. This is the Ultimate Doc Brown from 1985. This is his hazmat suit from the Twin Pines Mall scene. So we have the front cover there with the plutonium. That's really cool. I like that a lot. And then on the back, you can see the various stages there. He's got his hands up with the gun. Marty and Doc together. And what is he doing in that one? Just kind of waving and smiling, as that smile only Christopher Lloyd can do. And here we go. Here's Doc Brown. Head's a little tilty in this one, but got some very cool detail on that suit there. He's got his name tag.
Looks like you got full arms in here instead of just hands.
Got the full
and hands.
He's got full arms and hands. Yeah, so gloved hands and gloved arms and arms without gloves.
Okay.
Several different pairs of hands. A notebook. What is that? Is that his computer?
I don't know what that is. It's
not sure.
Because there's the...
It's got the remote control. Got the remote control for the car and a gun. It's got a smiling face and a sad face. But very, very cool figure there. Really good depiction.
Oh, that's his clipboard.
His clipboard, okay. It's clipboard with a couple of little, it looks like maybe calculators or something like that on top. Yeah. So very, very nice. He's got his stopwatch around his neck. That's another cool little detail.
Just the one.
Yep, just the one. Well, the other one's on Einie, and we don't have an Einie yet, so we need to get an Einstein maybe for a later line of this figure.
Yeah.
All right, and this is final figure from the Back to the Future 1 portion of this review. Tales from Space. This is the ultimate Marty McFly, and he is in his hazmat suit in this one. It says Tales from Space, obviously, because we know the later scene in the movie.
The kid is reading it and shows his paw.
Background.
That's not an airplane.
That's not an airplane. This is, he's got a bunch of different little heads in here, I can tell. So yeah, actually 2 heads, but a bunch of different styles of hoods that you can put on for the face. Looks like he's got the Walkman, the hairdryer.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Got the hair.
That's really cool. Yeah, I love that. So yeah, also need a George McFly so he can go torment him as Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan. Very, very cool.
I wonder if they will let him even create that action figure with the lawsuit that he did.
That we're not sure about. Could be why we don't have one yet.
Suing for his likeness again.
Would love to see a George, would love to see a Lorraine, but I totally understand why there might not be a George, or maybe a loose depiction of George.
Well, did they have a Biff for the first line?
Don't spoil the video. Spoilers! Why don't you hand me the first figure there on, this is Back to the Future 2. So we'll run through these. Back to the Future 2. This is the USA Today from 2015. This is the Ultimate Doc Brown. This box is not in as good a shape, but still looking pretty good. This one got a little banged up in shipping. As you can see, Doc on the back, classic Back to the Future 2 look. In fact, when I think of Doc Brown, this is kind of what I see in my head.
Yeah.
Even though if I'm thinking of the first movie, I still see him like this. This is just such an iconic look for Doc. And they got him with the visor. He's got 3 different heads in this one. Got the visor. We've got another kind of surprised look and another sinister smile almost.
Briefcase full of cash.
Briefcase full of cash, yeah. Labeled emergency cash too, which is surely not going to get stolen. A couple of different hands. That looks like, what is that, the camera that he's using?
Yeah, that's the camera, or the binoculars.
The binoculars, yeah. And he's got the 2 clear neckties on. It's probably hard for the camera to pick that up, but those are 2 clear neckties that he's wearing right there as per the movie. Looks like on the back of the package you can see with the briefcase full of cash, it does have the different eras of cash labeled. That's really cool. And this is like the full newspaper head, or the newspaper face from the movie. So you can actually go through and read all of this, and it's what it said in the movie. Cholesterol may be a cancer cure. Yeah, just so you know, in 2015 they figured that out.
Let me see that box again really quick. So
Yeah.
One of the other cool things about this, it's USA Today, they actually did this exact newspaper back in 2015. They released it
Yes, they did. Yeah.
October 22nd, 2015, and it wasn't just the page; it was a full.
They had the full newspaper.
Newspaper. So I have that. I still have.
Oh, that's very cool.
And it is amazing the different articles that they have written on it.
That's awesome. We'll have to bring that in for a video at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have to bring that in.
All right, next figure, please.
Go.
All right, this is going to be Ultimate Marty McFly from Back to the Future 2. So we've got the classic movie poster from Back to the Future 2. Again, the 35th anniversary sticker. Great depiction on the back. That looks a lot like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future 2, and that still there. And then we have the figure with hoverboard, which is the sole reason I bought this figure. I wanted that hoverboard. I'm still wanting a real hoverboard all these years later.
Not the one that they have out now.
No, that's not a hoverboard. There are wheels and it's touching the ground. I want a real hoverboard. I was told by 2015 we would have hoverboards. We do not. And my shoes still have to be tied by me. So I'm real upset about that.
The weather accuracy was supposed to be spot on.
Right,
too,
right. Yeah, so I'm still very upset that we don't have any of these accessories in real life that we were led to believe we would have, except for the flat screen TV, which was actually pretty dead on.
Well, they did technically come out with the shoes.
They did. Not quite as impressive as they were.
Not quite impressive, but they make 2 lines of those. First one, not so much. Second one, a little bit better.
A little bit
better. But.
So looks like we have another little strap for the hoverboard. Can't tell what that is, what that accessory is there. Couple of hands and the Pepsi free in the top. So we know that Marty would drink Diet Pepsi. And the inside out pockets. Really great depiction. I love that this is so far the first of the Martys that has almost a smiling face. All the rest of them, he looks very, very confused in all of them. So this is one where he's a little bit happier about life. Very, very cool figure.
Well, I mean, in the first movie, he wasn't very happy because he was stuck in 55.
This is true. This is true. You know, another good figure to add to this line would be Jennifer, and it doesn't really matter which one.
I was going to say which one, yeah.
They could release a Jennifer with both heads, so you could have the
awesome.
Original Jennifer head, you could have the Elizabeth Shue head. All right, this one, Sports Almanac, and this is why I said don't spoil it. This is our Ultimate Biff Tannen.
Okay.
Yes, we do have a Biff Tannen in this line. He was released for the Back to the Future 2. Line, and really cool depiction of Biff there. You can see this guy calling you a butthead. He's got an angry face and an angrier face, which is on par with Biff. He does have the Sports Almanac, several sets of hands, a receipt for his auto repair, which is very cool. And again, I'm not really sure what that is.
That's a safe.
Safe. Looks like a safe, yeah. So that's the safe.
Get a safe.
Get a safe. Make like a tree. Get out.
Well, see, you can't be mad at me for spoiling. I didn't know you
I
had this.
know.
I didn't know. They didn't make one for Back to the Future 1.
They didn't.
This is Back to the Future 2.
This is Back to the Future 2, yes.
I guess, I mean, it's
because
the same character.
He was 1955, Biff was in both. So they realized they should have made one for the Back to the Future 1 line, put him in Back to the Future 2. And this is the final figure of the Back to the Future 2 line. This is most recent. Just picked this up. I don't think you even knew I got this one.
I don't.
This is the Pit Bull, which could tell you Griff Tannen. Yeah. So very, very cool. Again, an angry face. He actually has a happy face in there. Because he and Biff look so much alike, if you want your Biff to have a happier face, just pop that head on him and he can have a happier face. Got the Pit Bull, got the bat, got the, what is that? Can't tell what that is. Got a little stand, maybe?
I think that's the stand to have them actually hovering on the hoverboard.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So that's what that was in the Marty McFly as well, as a stand for the hoverboard to hover. Man, that's very cool. And again, love these boxes.
That's a great line. A couple more action figures I'd like them to add in. Of course, Lorraine, George would be awesome. That'd be great.
I need old Biff.
Old Biff, yeah.
From 2015.
Yeah, the one you were going to show me, the Almanac one.
Alternate
I thought that was going
1985.
to be the old Biff.
Yeah. Alternate 1985 Biff would be great. Old Biff from 2015 would be great as well with the cane. So you can knock on some heads. What are some other?
It was Marty Jr.'s sister. What was her name?
Oh yeah, I'm blanking on the name.
It'd be hilarious to have her. So then you got to have the old grandparents then too.
Got to have the old Lorraine.
Yeah.
You could have various stages of Lorraine.
Dude, they have to have that because they have to have the hydrator, the pizza hydrator. You know.
Yes. Oh, that would be a perfect accessory to include. And then, so we haven't seen any of the Back to the Future 3 figures yet. I do believe there will be some, so looking forward to those also. But yeah, this is a fantastic line. NECA they blow these figures away. We've since seen photos of figures we didn't even know existed. There's a RoboCop that, like, now I want that. Like a Batman, a Christopher Reeve Superman that is just incredibly expensive now. So I wish I'd have seen that when that originally came out, so I could have bought it for a reasonable price. But if anyone out there knows where you can get those figures for a reasonable price that eBay isn't just blowing them up, let us know in the comments. Let us know what figures from NECA you have in the comments as well. Well, I mean, you know what? Don't let us know, because then I'm gonna want to go buy them.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna have to buy some.
And YouTube ain't making us any money yet. So, but you know, if you really want us to bring some of those figures on the channel, let us know in the comments what other lines might be good for us to check out.
And this was the first line I've actually known anything about NECA. Like, I don't go to the stores very often. You know, actually, the first kind of action figures that started getting me back into them was seeing the Ghostbuster line again. And then I started looking into that, and then I saw the Indiana Jones ones that came out. You mentioned these Back to the Future ones during our Superman watch. Yeah.
And I just knew of them loosely. Like, I know of NECA. I've seen NECA on, you know, other YouTubers' channels where they're, you know, showing some of their toy collections and things like that. Most of the ones that I've seen have been some of the horror collections. So like Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. I didn't realize they had such an extensive line of action figures. So when
another one that's out is Gremlins.
Gremlins,
multiple different Gremlins, which is awesome. So
they just about every movie that's in existence that has some kind of pop culture. Actually, I just showed you the one from The Thing, the dog.
So they're doing an '80s line. Hitting on everybody's nostalgia right there.
So just perfect to get all us crazy millennials to start spending money on trying to relive our childhoods, because we didn't have anything nearly this cool. And so I am very, very happy and proud to own this set now. I will try to take care of it. Like I said, let us know if you would like to see these unboxed. I'll do my best to not destroy the boxes and make that happen for everyone. But in the meantime, we hope you enjoyed looking at these. These are just, in my opinion, a beautiful line of figures. Only wish I could have had something like that as a kid. That would have been fantastic.
I'm glad we didn't at the same time.
We would have broke them.
We would have broken
lost all of the accessories.
As you saw from our previous video with the toy box, a lot of broken toys. They're 35 years old. So yes, I mean, I still have them. They're broken. They're still awesome, but you know.
And he only just broke those last week.
Quiet you.
So again, let us know in the comments if there are some other lines that we should be checking out, and we'll be glad to take a look at those. I can't promise we'll bring them all on the channel, obviously, but we definitely love to keep NECA in the back of our minds, because these are just amazing figures.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, hit those like and subscribe buttons. As always, we enjoy BSing with all of y'all. So any comments that we will be responding back to you. So until the next one, you guys have a good one.
Take care. Whoa. Are we back?
I forgot my line.